Hey everybody, we are going to do some gameplay and let you guys take a look at the game and all the turns. We're going to probably work through most of Chapter 1 or maybe the whole thing, just really depends. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, so here we go. I'm playing Jaren. Jaren is the Spellbinder who does some awesome magical situation. You'll see his power, but it's mostly a risk-reward thing. I can get 2 chances to bum out with a 1 or 2 roll on a d6. Anything else, I can buff up magic and give more attack.
And I am playing Tog, the Berserker, and just basically he takes on wounds and also is able to help other people out if I'm willing to spend my tokens.
Yeah, buffing that guy is awesome because he takes all the wounds, and everybody has a passive. So like every time I take a wound, I get active magic back, which is very, very helpful because you don't get it back unless you defeat a minion. And so, yeah. All right, so we're ready to go. Let's get this party started. I think we're going to go 1-2. Our counters are all at 0 on the minions and the heroes to start with. So we're going to reveal the first AI card. Karn is always going to move toward this track, and when he gets here, he's going to summon on his altar. Of course, we get lucky enough to make the leftmost minion active, which is Tan. He does. He has 3 health and does 7 damage. That means we have to do 8 or more to actually affect him. He has wind damaged effects, and he's nasty. So once we do some damage to him, you'll see that. All right. This is the current movement of the AI card, but because we're not on the board, they don't actually move. So we're lucky in that instance. So now we will take our turns. We're gonna. I guess we'll just keep our. Why don't you go first? Ladies first, and then we'll draw up our 5 cards like a good deck builder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see what we get. I got 2 puppies and 3 kittens, so that's going to give me the kittens have no attack but have charm. So that's charm is what we spend the money on, if you remember. Puppies have no charm but attack.
I got 3 kittens, 1 puppy, and 1 rock stoat. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3,
the
4
squirrel otter thing.
dollars. I could wound myself right out of the gate, but I'm not going to because there's no reason to do that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go.
And the reason she might want to wound herself because her ability is, her passive is if when she takes a wound, she'll get 1 on her stamina track, which would give her a +1 attack. So.
Okay, so I've got 4 to spend. I don't usually collect a lot of insects, so I'm going to choose the wolf. It's going to immediately go to my discard. None of those are $1, so you go.
Okay, replace this. Let's see. I've got $3, so I'm going to go ahead and add an insect because insects help me. And so now we'll create our creature. Oh, that what you buy goes into your discard. The 3 kittens don't help, so my creature is going to be a puppy with a +1.
And mine is going to be a stoat and a puppy. So I've got 2 from the stoat, 1 from the puppy for a total of 3.
Awesome. So we can't really do a whole lot on this first turn, except hopefully sprint out there and grab a treasure. So you're up first. Why don't you sprint out there and grab that treasure?
All right.
And we're in the staging area right here, and so these are all connected to this first block, so we can choose which one we want to start our first move on. We all have a base movement of 3, unless our creature gives us additional.
All right. So this is destroy this card to gain 1
active magic. Woohoo!
Save that for later.
Yeah, we'll want that. Okay, so I'm gonna just. We need to. So the whole purpose of the first chapter is to kill these 2 minions. So I'm gonna just jump out here, 1, 2, 3, and then hang out with my buddy. And I may actually try to go up and around. Oh, actually, we've got 2 extra on here. That's if you're playing 4-player. We only have these 2 that are currently on the board. Yeah, I'm going to go over here, and I might try to sneak around the outside and get this one, because once this one's active on his next move, it's going to come toward the first player, or, yeah, so the nearest player, unless it has a priority of something else, that's going to be,
Me.
yeah. Okay, so there's that. We built our creatures. We did our stuff. Now we're going to discard, and we'll go to the next bit. So our counters moved back to zeros, towards 0. So nobody had anything that moved. So, all right. So let's unveil the next AI card and see what happens. So Karn is going to move up his track. And then they've got a 3 movement, and they're going to move toward the priority of the first player. Now that is only on active minions. So we only have 1 active minion that's turned over. This one's just going to keep doing its patrol. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. If we're dumb enough to let it go by us, it will become active. And then if it has any effects when it's revealed, we'll get those as well. So this guy's making the sprint. He's lining up to hit Tog in the face. So now we move on. So do we want to change that? We want to keep it 1 and 2 player? I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to have to face him anyway.
So now we'll draw back up 5, and we'll see what we got.
Alright. So this time I got 2 kittens, 2 puppies, and 1 rock stoat.
All right, so you are going to have to battle this time. So do you want to take a wound this time to bump up your +1?
Have to.
Okay. So she's going to take a wound that's going to go into her discard, which is just not helpful for later.
That'll bump me up +1. So now I
need to purchase something from the market. You got $3 spending
could
power.
also spend 1 to give myself plus another. How many does it take? It takes 7. We haven't wounded him yet, so it's going to be a lot. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Well, do the go ahead and buy your whatever you're going to buy, because we got to spend our charm first before we
1,
build
2,
creatures
3.
and start attacking things. And I would love for you to buy something and get that gear bug down in there, because then that's the gift ability, which I can give you to remove your wounds when you draw those. So we could get a little synergy going there.
Copy the ability.
You want the Toucan Sam Parrot?
Mm-hmm.
That could let you double down on some wounds and get some fun stuff. Okay. Can I even afford that? It only costs 2. Luckily, I have 4. Sweet. So that goes into your discard. I'm going to buy this gear bug. The reason I want this gear bug is because the red ability, the summoning phase ability, it is gift, and it allows me to let another player discard a card. So she would be able to discard her wound and draw something else. Plus, it's got a 3-for, so that's pretty good. So that's $2. This drops down. And what else? I could spend 2 and unlock and try to get our advanced creatures up and running, because there's the Badger in there, which works really well with Kelbey's build. But I think I will... I think I'm going to get this Python for now. I want to get some more goodies in my deck going here. Okay, so what you got planned for your creature build?
Okay, so I have the rock stoat at 2. And then I got 2 puppies, so that puts me at 4. Plus 1 is 5. And then I can choose to spend and go up 1.
That's my creature.
Ahead of time. Or I can just roll and hope for the best. I'm at 5 as it stands.
You're at 5.
I have to have 7 to kill.
You got to have 8.
To hurt.
Unfortunately.
8. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Now I can bump you if you'd like. I can do my situation and try to give you some buff. How did you move up? Oh, you did a magic too.
Bought one. Yeah.
So currently, so now you're at 6. That means if you roll anything except a 1, you'll be successful.
But every time you say that out loud,
I say we go for it.
it doesn't work.
Oh! Why do you listen to me?
It's 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Why do you listen to me? I don't know why you listen to me. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, well, you failed a battle, which is a fatal wound. So that does bump you up your track again, though. Yeah, they do become distracted, so they'll be a little easier. I might be able to do something. Let's see. Probably not.
It did make me stronger for next time, so that's good.
We did not do any damage, so it doesn't have any on-hit effects. So luckily, that particular creature doesn't do anything. Okay, my turn. So I currently have a 2, 3, I have a 4 with an extra movement. So I'm going to just go ahead and get up in there. Let's just see if we can just knock this thing out quickly. So I've got 4. If I rolled a 3, I would only tie it. All right, no, that would be a 6. It's only a 6 now. Okay. You could give me +1. You know what I'm going to do? I'm only going to spend 1. This is like Gambler-holic. I just don't need to roll a 1 or 2. Don't look at me like that. 3! All right, so that gives me 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have a 5. So now if I rolled anything except a 1, I'm going to do it on this one again. Come on. Come on, just give it to me. Go, 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 go. 6! Yes! Okay, perfect. So I have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's already a 6. Now let me add my damage from the D3. Plenty of damage. We're going to do a damage to this Tantan. So I'll put that on him. Now, unfortunately, it has 2 options when damaged. The hero that damaged the Tantan chooses to take a D3 worth of poisoning. So I have to roll it and see how much I would move down my stamina track, which is really cripples you. Or I can roll the D6. If it's a 1 to 3, the Tantan reveals the earliest idle minion and gives them a +2. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to hope that we roll a 4, 5, or 6 so that nothing happens. 5! Woo! So nothing happens on damage. All right. We survived. All right, so move your counters back toward 0, 1. So unfortunately, the Tantan's going to go back to 0. Kelbey's going to go down to +2, and I'm at 0, so nothing happens. Let's see what the AI card does. Karn moves up 1, as always, and then they're going to move 4. So this guy's already locked into us. He's not going to move. This one's still going to go down its hunting track. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if it gets over here by us, that'll change, but because it's currently hunting for us, it's unaware that we're on the map. All right, we both are out of cards, so we got to give these a shuffle. So hopefully we'll get some good stuff that we bought from the market. Do we want to change our turn order, or do you want to go first again? You up for going first again?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
That is
5.
pitiful. All right.
Okay, that is not the best. I did get my wasp in there, though.
Did you see what I got?
You got 2 wounds.
Yeah.
I did not get my gear bug though, so oh wow, you're gonna do nothing. Now you could take another damage, another wound, and you'd be at 3, but you're only gonna be at 5 at the most. So I don't know if that makes.
I think we're gonna
sense.
have to depend on your rolling of the dice over there.
Yeah, looks like it, huh?
Okay, so I don't want to take another wound at this point.
Okay.
I don't think.
All right, so do your buying at the market.
$2, $3.
You got 3 charm to spend.
Place this card with any 0 to 5 in any player's discard.
Yeah, right now we have a chameleon, a cobra, a parrot, and an ostrich.
So, but this still doesn't immediately come into play. It's not like they just swap and I get to play it. Because you can pull from the discard, but that doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, so that card says you may replace this card with a 0 to 5 cost card in any player's discard. So just like a chameleon, it's gonna swap out. But that might be good because I might have something in my discard that you could use to really make a good combo for you. So
yeah, I think so.
So that goes into your discard.
Cobra.
That cobra drops down, and we get. Oh, I want that insect. It's a locust. My mantises. All these kind of work well with this wasp, so if I can get all the insects I can get, that'd be great. I have $4, and so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to burn one of these cobras, because you can pay 1 charm to destroy. That'll let the insect drop down, the locust, and then I'm going to use my other 3 to buy it and put it in my discard. So hopefully we can get that going. Now if I had 1 more, I could go ahead and put it on top of my deck, but I'm out of charm. Okay, so we can discard our kittens because they're not going to help us build anything. And then we build our creature. I'm going to have a pretty decent creature this time. I've got a wasp who gets plus damage based off of the other insects. So I have 1 other insect in there. So it's going to be a 4 wasp with 5, 6, and +1 movement. So that's pretty good. I may even try to just roll that out. We'll see. I don't know. Now, unfortunately,
I'm stuck at 2, 4.
You're at 4. And the best you can do. Now, you could spend a magic and you would be at 5, and then the roll could beat it.
I'd have to win to get that back.
You'd have to 3. Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to have to use it.
'Cause I don't-
Because here's the other problem. Here's the thing. You're either going to have to disengage and take a fatal wound to get away from it, or it's just going to hit you and give us a wound. So either way, you're going to take a wound. So you might as well, at this point, try.
Can you take a gamble with that, or does that mean you can't use it?
It means I wouldn't be able to use it. That's right. So, but I have 4, 5, 6. Why don't we do this? Why don't I see if I can get you a couple, and then you give me that one, and we might be able to kill it in this turn. So let's do that. I'm going to spin this. I'm going to get 1 burn, and then we're going to hope that I don't roll over 1 or 2. 3. So that gives you a +1. So that puts you at what now? 4.
5.
That would give you a 5, and you need an 8. All right, got to keep going. 1. Bum, 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 bum. That does give me a wound, and wounds give me magic. So, so there's that. So you're still at 4. You could get to 5. Oh, crap. I mean, it's up to you. What do you want to do? I tell you what. Give yourself a +1. Roll this 3 and do the damage. You can do it, Kelbey. I believe in the heart of the cards.
It's going to be really hard for me to...
Do it. Do it. Bump up to 3. You're +3, so you got 5. All right. Need a 3.
Give me my... No, I don't.
If that was a 3, count it.
It wasn't.
No! This is the worst. We're doing a great job of showing you how not to strategize this situation. That could have totally been awesome. I feel like you guys need to see the faces of this is not going well. This is probably going to be a fail. Okay, all right,
Just
cool.
Don't roll anything but a 1. Oh.
Well, I did give myself... Okay, so you're going to get a fatal wound for failing. Failbot. Now, he did fight, so he does drop down 1 in distraction. You're welcome. So I am at 4, 5, 6. He's at a 6. I don't have to spend my other magic. Even if I roll a 1, I did, because that's apparently this dice is haunted. We will actually put that damage on him. However, now, in addition to, we get to see what he does. So we're going to roll the 6 again. Oh, 6. So he stays hidden and unactive. Okay, so we got 2 damage on that guy. So let's do better next time. We also only have 6 of these, so Kelbey's already ate 2 of them. It's all her fault. Wait, we got to do... So move your counters back towards 0. This is going to move back to 0. Everybody's at 0. And we will reveal the next AI card, which is Karn bumping up. So next turn, he's coming on the board. Boys and girls, we're in trouble. This is going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do we want to change the turn order? Do you want to go first again? Want me to go
I
first?
think maybe you should go first.
I have magic.
Let's swap it up.
Okay. Maybe I can whack 'em all. Get him out of our face. And then you won't have to be engaged with him at all. Cool. All right, so draw 5 cards. 5. Big money, no whammy.
Wow.
I got a gear bug. I can let you discard something.
I'm going to need to do that.
Okay, so go ahead and do that. So when you first reveal, the first thing that you do is you work through your red abilities that any of your cards trigger. So you do all that first. So what are you going to discard?
There's nothing super valuable out there for me, so I'm going to get rid of a kitten. And draw from the top.
Hey, you got the parrot. It lets you copy the ability of a 0/3 creature you have played this turn. That's going to let you copy a puppy because you don't have any other good cards out there. But it's better than
He's
nothing.
also worth 2, though, so that's not terrible.
That's right. I'm going to use my Python ability. I can destroy 2 cards in the wilds. If you do, I gain a buff. So I'm definitely going to do that. Let's kill this and this, which will also let 2 more cards drop down for the market buying phase. And that gives me a +1. You want the bat? You may destroy a wound in any player's discard. We definitely want you. Okay. Well, that means you're going to have to copy a kitten then with your parrot. No, it's a +1. So you've got 3. All right, so I'm going to buy that so you can't have it. Just kidding. I've got 3 buying power as well. So I don't want any of those.
This one's good.
I'm going to burn these 3. I want to get you the honey badger, and I know it's in there somewhere. So we only need 1 more to unlock that. All right, what you buying?
I'm going to buy this.
Buy that.
It lets me destroy a wound in my discard.
Oh, check it. There's your wolf. All the puppy cards gain +1. The Berserker gets some really sick combos going. With the polar bear and the panda and the knockback, it really works well. So, all right, let's create our creature.
Kittens are irrelevant.
Go 3.
Kittens.
+1 knockback.
Puppy.
Now, you do get to copy a puppy.
So that makes this a 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, I'm at 7. I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6. And this guy's at 7. So if I roll anything except a 1, I would defeat it. And I'll get my magic back. Ooh. You know what? I'm such a gambler. But, I mean, I could roll a 1 on that just as easy, too. So let's just roll something not a 1. I hate board games. They're so stupid.
I don't know why you keep saying that out loud.
Oh.
Every time you say it out loud.
So stupid. Stupid. Failure. I take a fatal wound from a failed combat. But we're showing you guys what not to do. It's really going well. All right. What you going to do?
I'm sitting at a 7. So that's good, because that's all that it takes.
We should have let you go first. Dang it. We should have.
We wouldn't have known. I bought.
That would have been nice, though. You could have moved toward the other baddie and started doing damage. Hey, we kill it. Luckily, we still roll a 1 because this is the way this goes. All right, so you're going to get the 3rd wound, so you'll get that magic back. I'll get my 2 magic back. He does do his outro, which is going to roll this d6. And he does reveal this time. And it gives it a +2 Rager bonus. So that's even worse. And this thing is Thrudge. It is a level 2 minion that has 10 attack. And currently, with the +2, is at 12. It has an on-hit effect of knocking us back 5 spaces. And it also does 3 knockback when we do damage.
Rude.
So he's gross. All right, discard. And guess who's coming to the party now?
I don't have enough to draw 5, so I get to go back into my
Discard.
situation.
So those will still be the first 3 that you draw, and then that's exactly right.
Not
So
a
our
bad start.
enemy move everything back down towards 0. Luckily, he goes down to 0. Karn is on the board. We want to avoid him. We want to run from him. This guy's now active, so he's going to be making a beeline toward the closest player, which is technically me. So it'll be 1, 2, and 3. We're going to have to be strategic to be able to attack this and not have Karn hitting us in the face. We might have to spread out and go get some treasure cards.
Every time.
Hey, remember you have this mana potion too, so we can get magic if we need it. Well, we're gonna need it.
I'm gonna need it for sure.
Totally
You
gonna
have
need
a
it.
lot. I mean, I could help you out with D3 if I just had 2 of these. So
Remember,
maybe
all we gotta do, we just gotta rush in and smash this minion.
Let me just go ahead and do that so that I can help you out if you need it.
All right. Sounds good to me. Okay. We still want me to be 1?
Yep, we didn't do it ahead of time.
Yep.
So we're stuck with it.
No, we choose a turn order now after we reveal the AI cards. So I'm going to draw up my 5 cards. I haven't done it yet. 1, 2, 3. We really need to be able to crit. So if you crit, I'm going to talk to you guys for a second while I shuffle. So if we can crit, we got to get a +5, and then you get to do 2 damage. So if one of us could do +5 and the other land to hit, in 1 turn we could kill this monster. Also, though, that would mean that we need a 16 attack. I don't know if we've got enough cards spooled up for that.
No, I can do it.
I could possibly also get a +6 because I could spend 2 magic to.
You should have let me go first.
Well, I mean, either way, it's gonna have to happen. So All right, let's go back to the board and see what we got going. So I got a mantis, and this one actually happens. I got a gift bug if you need to get rid of something and get something else.
I could get rid of this wound.
If you have at least 3 magic, you may discard a card to draw a card. So, all right, so I'm going to give you my gift, and you get rid of your wound. Don't draw another wound. No, go ahead. I mean, just, there you go. It's better than nothing. All right, now, because I have 3, I can get rid of a card and draw another card. Hey, hey, hey. And it hits, so I can get rid of another card. We're going broke. We're going for broke here. And I got another kitten. Boo hiss. Okay. Not bad, though. Still pretty good. All right, so now we need to buy things. So spend your charm. Oh, I'm first. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have $3. I'm going to grab...
You need to let me get that.
I'm actually going to spend 1. And I like this. So now we can see what the... Oh, it's a 7. The Wyvern. So I have 2 left. I'll grab this raptor. And then we'll let the vulture drop down. Oh, it's another locust. All right, what you got? What you buying?
I have 3, and I'm going to grab this.
Grabbing the wolf. The locust is on the board now.
I could pay to put it up top. Or I could save that money to help you in case you get...
Do you have an extra $1? You don't have an extra $1.
Well, I can pay
No,
one to put this
that's your magic. It only affects these. It doesn't help you for spending, charm-wise. Okay, well, that be what it be. Yeah, don't hand me this. I hate that die. All right, so let's craft our creature. Got a gearbug.
All my puppy cards gain 1.
Man, if I would have had the wasp this time, I'd be balling. But I do not.
2.
So I've got a cyborg gearbug with +3 damage and 2 extra movement. Pretty neat. Okay. So I'm at 6, and he's at 11. So we're gonna have to do some major things.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because all my puppy cards gain 1.
Oh, nice. So those are actually 2. So you got 8 on the 9. You're at 9. Sweet.
And it takes 10.
You know, actually, I think
11.
I want to do my magic on you because you're gonna have a better chance to crit.
Yep.
So if you could give me, let's see, hold on, I've got 6.
7.
Ugh. Well, I could roll twice with your 2.
Yeah, why don't you give me...
So that'd be 6, and then
if
I
you
could
make a
get
bad roll, I can...
Oh my gosh, that means I'd have to roll 3 twice. Oh.
Well, we might not crit him, but that's
Well,
best case
here's what I can
scenario.
do. I can spend 1 and try to get some buff from this for myself. So let's do this. 4. I'm gonna go for a couple more, and then I'm gonna get nothing. So that was fun. You know what? I think I'm just gonna avoid it this turn because I'm not gonna be able to kill it. It's not gonna happen. But I can move 5.
Depends on how you roll, because if you roll, I can do this after we say how your roll turns out. Because I don't need it.
Well, what I'm saying, though, is I'm at 6, and it's at 11. So if I rolled a 3, I'm still only at 9. Then I have to roll another 3, and you have to spend both magic to give me that. Whereas, it's just going to take 2 turns. We're just going to have to hope that we can survive 1 more turn.
Okay, let's do it.
I can buff you, you can buff yourself, and we should definitely be able to crit because you're already at 9.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because we need a 16 to crit him. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to run. And I don't have to take any damage, so I can go. I can get over here. And then I can just buff you for the next time, too.
Yeah, just go to...
Actually, I won't be able. I'll be out of magic. Unless I somehow take a wound. Or I can run toward this one.
Is he following me right now? Because you could run towards that.
It depends on what the AI card says. I'm going to run toward it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can take a wound to disengage next turn and go first, which would give me a magic, which then I can use to buff you, and you're going to be the hero of this whole thing.
Okay.
All right, our plans have worked fantastic so far. There's sarcasm there. Okay, so that was my movement. I'm going to go ahead and spend both my magic, and we're going to start buffing you. So I've got 2, so I just don't need to roll 1s and 2s. There's a 3. Here we go. Come on, Daddy wants a new pair of shoes. There's a 1. That's not good. Come on. This plan's going to go to 6. All right, so that's a +2. That puts you at 11. You can give yourself another D3.
I believe in you. Do it.
Oh, God.
I'm not looking.
Oh! You're on your own. My character's useless. All right, you're up.
Okay.
We're definitely not critting this guy. So, won't you run up there and hit it in the face? Roll this piece of hot dumpster fire. Won't you roll a 3? That'd be great. A 1.
You have got to be kidding me.
That's a 1. That is a 1 again. So that gives you 10. So for sure, spend both your magic.
Wait.
Yeah, and roll it again. We can't not get damage on this thing.
I don't get to roll again. It just gives me
no.
D3.
So that's exactly what that means. So you get to add another D3 roll to your damage. So spend them. Come on. Oh my God!
It's not fair. It's not fair.
So you did 11 damage, which it has, which ties go to the runner, which is the bad guys. So we spent all of our magic, and we did no damage. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, well, fun times. All right, so you failed. That's a fatal wound, which does give you +2, so maybe that'll help next time. I don't know. We discard our hands. He does on hit effects. He's going to knock you back 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're...
So you're on your own.
Which is just great. All right. Wow. Move our counters back towards 0, 1. So at least he'll be a 10 this time. And let's see what happens with the AI. Karn's already on the board. This guy's already active. They're going to move 4 towards 1, which is me. So that's 1. And then 1, 2, 3, and die. That's what's going to happen. We have to kill this minion this turn, or I'm going to get 2 fatal wounds next time. Well, I could take 1 and run.
I'm pretty sure you should do that because I have none to spend to help you, and the likelihood of you being able to draw up to 10 points is...
Problem is I'm just not going to be able to run away very far, and they're going to just chase me down the next turn. So, ugh. Okay. Well,
the closer they get,
the
closer they are to me.
This has went great.
As long as you run this way. 1, 2...
No, I can unless I get... anyway, so let's just draw and see what happens. All right, so let's make you go first this time so that if you do get some movement, you can maybe run up there and get involved before I croak the bucket. And let's draw up our 5 and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a wound, which is not good. To get some insects.
Wound.
Woo! Hey, this lets me put an insect, a 0/3 insect, from my discard into play. So I could do...
I get to destroy one from my discard.
That's a reptile. I'm going to go with the gearbug because it's classified as an insect. So that lets me give you a gift.
I got to destroy a wound from my discard and copy the creature...
So I'm going to have another player discard a card. You can discard your wound and draw up.
Kitten.
I'm going to be able to spool up a pretty good hit here. This is not going to be the worst. Alright, so we need to buy things. So I have one. I only have $2.
I have 4.
I will buy this parrot person, and let's let the big boy drop down. Maybe you'll get there's a crocodile, a gator. He does some stuff with some reptiles. All right, what you gonna buy? What you gonna do? You got $4. Okay, so our camera died, but we were about to croak anyway. I had one on each side of me that I was not going to be able to get away from, because even if I would have disengaged, I would have got a fatal wound, which would have left us 1, and then the next turn they would have been right on me again. So we weren't going to survive that. We had pretty much failed.
Yeah, we suck at rolling dice. We suck.
I'm going to say it's that prototype dice, and it's cursed. I should have went and got a different D3 out. I have some of those in a bag somewhere. I should have done that. Anyway, so Kelby, what was your final thoughts? What do you think about the game?
I like the fact that I'm new to board games, so being able to strategize together and learn some of the moves that maybe I wouldn't have thought on my own, that was my favorite part about it.
Okay. Yeah, I really enjoy the creature crafting. So as you build out your deck, like a good deck builder, you get to take those cards that you don't use. So you got your base creature that has some sort of augment going on, and then you flip the other ones around and kind of custom build that creature. That was just a really neat feature that, I mean, there's other games that have used, cards in multiple ways, but I thought that was really neat the way they did it. And I just really like the way everything looks. The content's fun. The story's fun. The abilities are fun. I really like the whole adventure board dungeon crawl combination with the deck crawler.
Yeah.
That just accidentally started a new term? That's a deck crawler.
Maybe.
It's already funded on Kickstarter, so help us hit some stretch goals. I'm definitely backing this game, getting it in here so we can play it and hopefully get some more storylines going.
We're going to need it.
Yeah, we're going to need it. All right. So that's it for this one. Board Game Spotlight. Kelby and James. See you next time. Bye.